Well, Bob, have you any more believe it or nots about dogs?
Well, I certainly have. Would you believe there's such a thing as a mind-reading dog?
Come on now, Bob.
Yes, this dog can add and subtract and do card tricks and...
But there's a catch somewhere.
Well, that's what I thought, Ozzie, until he did this. The dog's trainer asked me to think of a number, any number from 1 to 10, and I did, and no one else in the world knew what number I was thinking of, yet that dog, Bozo, barked the correct answer.
Bob, don't you think you're insulting the Nelson intelligence just a little? I'll believe that only when I see and hear it done myself.
Fair enough. Then suppose we have Bozo and his trainer step right up to the microphone. Ben, would you mind calling him in?
Okay, Bob, right away.
You mean you have Bozo here in the studio?
He'll be at the microphone in a moment. One of the prettiest little tan and white dogs you've ever seen. Bozo is half Scotch Collie and half Chow. He's perfectly natural and normal, except for his astounding mind, which has perplexed scientists throughout the country. But I suppose I better let the Bozo speak for himself. Here he is, the mind-reading dog, Bozo. And this is Bozo's trainer, Captain A.C. Lauer.
Hello, Captain.
Good evening, Mr. Nelson.
And this is the trick dog, eh?
Excuse me, Mr. Nelson. Bozo is not a trick dog. He is an educated dog, and the only dog in the world capable of mental telepathy. All right, Bozo. Suppose you give Mr. Nelson the answer to 3 and 2, please. That's fine, Bozo. Kindly subtract 4 from 8.
Gosh, that's incredible. Sorry.
Bozo, how much is 2 and 5, please?
Suppose I ask him a few questions. You're his trainer, you know.
Go right ahead, Mr. Nelson.
All right, Bozo. Now, can you tell me how much is 4 and 2? Gee, now, Bozo, subtract 3 from 7. Well, there must be some stunt to this. How about it, Bob?
No. Suppose we let Captain Lauer blindfold Bozo. That's it, Captain. Now, Captain Lauer is putting a black hood over Bozo's head. And as you can see, his eyes are completely shut off from every vision. It's impossible for the captain to signal him or for him to see his master.
By the way, Mr. Nelson, that's a very good-looking pair of shoes you're wearing.
Oh, yes, there's nothing too good for my dogs either. I paid $15 for these shoes.
$15? Bozo, would you mind to tell us exactly how many dollars Mr. Nelson really gave for the shoes?
Well, maybe we better change the subject. What else can Bozo do?
He can do a number of things, Mr. Nelson. It's too bad we can't have Bozo do all of them here tonight. But take this one. I have an ordinary deck of playing cards. We're first going to shuffle them so Bozo doesn't know the position of the cards in the deck. Mr. Ripley, would you mind to hold the cards, please, sir?
Just a moment, Captain. I've invited 2 psychologists to the studio tonight. Dr. Joseph Tiffin, professor of psychology at the University of Iowa, and Dr. J.V. Mosey, lecturer in philosophy at Columbia University. Now, both of these scientists doubt Bozo's ability. So with your permission, I'm going to ask Dr. Tiffin to hold these cards.
Yes, I'll hold them, Mr. Ripley. What should I do with them now, Captain?
All I'd like for you to do, Professor, is to hold them in your hand. Mr. Nelson, would you ask Bozo for a card? Any number from 1 to 5, number and suit, please.
All right, I'll say the ace of spades.
The 13th card. Would you count them off, see if he's right, sir?
You mean the 13th card down in the deck?
From the top of the deck, yes, sir.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Now turn over the 13th card to see if it's really the ace of spades.
Well, there's the 13th card, and it's the ace of spades.
The ace of spades. Well, just a minute. Captain, suppose I hold the deck.
All right, so here they are.
Now, Professor Tiffin, will you please select a card?
Well, I'll take the deuce of hearts.
The two of hearts. Well, how far is the two of hearts from the top of the deck I'm holding, Bozo? Eight. All right, let's see. Eight from the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And here's the eighth card. It's the two of hearts, all right.
Now, Captain Lauer, tell us any number we are thinking of.
Fine, Mr. Ripley.
Now, Dr. Mosey, I'd like your help on this one.
What's my job, Mr. Ripley?
Just think of any number from 1 to 10. Don't tell us what it is, and don't write it down. Just think of this number and keep concentrating on it.
All right, Mr. Ripley. I'm thinking of a number right now.
Bozo, there's a gentleman on the stage concentrating on a number. Would you kindly tell us a number? Make it very distinct, please. Seven. Is that right, Doctor?
You can take my word for it. 7 was the number.
Yes, but even I might be able to bark the right answer once. Can he do it again for me?
Surely, Mr. Nelson.
All right, now everybody please keep quiet, even you, Captain Lawler. All right, Bozo, this is Ozzie Nelson thinking of a number, somewhere between 1 and 10. What number am I thinking of? You win, Bozo. I hate to admit it, but 5 was the number.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have just witnessed a performance by the most remarkable dog in the world. This dog, which is valued today at $100,000, is the same dog that Captain Lauer unsuccessfully tried to sell one time for only $2. Believe it or not.